I got suspended for 3 days from my school, and I have 45 days of OC.
When we were kids, I'm sure something that a lot of our role models always told us growing up was that we should chase and follow our dreams. The one caveat with that one saying, though, is that young kids are dumb. Like, a lot of us lived in a fantasy land where we didn't know what was real and what was fake. So a lot of us wanted to be things that you really can't be in real life. Like, we can't be a Power Ranger, you can't be Santa Claus when you grow up, and you sure as hell cannot be a superhero. Are any of you guys familiar with who Saitama is from One Punch Man? He's basically a dude who became the strongest superhero of all time simply by running 10 kilometers, doing 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, and 100 pull-ups every single day. Now, One Punch Man is complete fiction. It's fake, it's made up, it's not real. But what if I told you that the real life version of Saitama is a balding, middle-aged, fat white dude who is going through a midlife crisis right now? Guys, I want to introduce you to Fist of the Dog Medicine. And to kind of sum up on who this guy is, he basically turned himself into a fucking superhero. And I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, you might be thinking, well, what I'm saying is hyperbole. No, like, this dude literally has superpowers now. And you might be thinking, oh, well, how did he get them? Like, radioactive spider, chemical accident gone wrong. Like, how did he get these powers? No, nothing like that, okay? He got these superpowers by rubbing his hands with dog medicine.
$3.95 of spraying dog medicine on my hands to make them tougher.
Like, if this isn't the most divorced dad shit I've ever seen in my entire life, then I don't know what is. Like, bro, look at the shit that he's doing. Like, he's just headbutting fruit because he feels like it. Like, who the fuck is he about to fight? Thanos? Like, who are his enemies, bro? The Sinister Six? And guys, he's been doing this for literally years. I think he's been doing this now for almost like 2.5 years straight. He has another series where he just punches rocks. Like a bucket of rocks until they turn into rubble. Like, he sits there and punches rocks for hours on end every single day. And you know how I mentioned that this dude literally has superpowers? Yeah, because of the amount of dog medicine that he's been spraying on his hands, this dude has somehow developed like static electricity around his hands and telekinesis.
Day 686 is spraying dog medicine on my hands to make them tougher. The dog medicine appears to have given me
Like, this dude just lit a match with his fucking thoughts. How do you figure out that you can do this?
Do it.
Let me know in the comments section.
But I'll let you know what it was in the next episode.
Holy shit! Like, dog, he just firebended in front of us. And guys, look at the type of training that this guy does to strengthen his body. Like, bro, he's just chopping wood with a 60-pound weight vest on, and then he goes on to hit his shins with a fucking scooter. He does this for fun, by the way. Like, this is fun for him. And then he goes and punches rocks for 3 hours straight. This is the type of stuff that you catch your bum-ass homeboy doing 30 years later instead of trying to get a job. This whole thing is fucking frying me, bro, because, like, why is he genuinely trying to become the Dragon Warrior? Yeah, I think Dad's taking the divorce really well. But that's not all. This dude has his own magnetic field. Like, guys, look at this shit! What the fuck am I looking at? Like, this motherfucker is Thor, dog! Like, yo, whoever is this guy's enemies, give up. You lost, turn it in, you're about to get fucked up. Like, dog, could you imagine getting into a fight with this dude and the motherfucker throws a fireball at you and then punches you with an electro fist? What are you even supposed to do with that? I want to know what this guy's backstory is. Why does he do this? What is his origin story? I want to know who did him bad for the reason of why he does this. He must have some guts, Batman level type of backstory, bro. Because for this dude to be training like he's about to go fight Zeus, somebody must have did him dirty. Like, bro, this guy can give the items he's holding electrical superpower. Like, look at this shit. Look! What the hell? Like, why is Magneto on the screen right now, dude? And like, again, how do you figure out that you can do this just by simply rubbing dog medicine on your hands? Like, keep in mind, by the way, he's been doing it so he can just punch rocks and shit. How do you figure out in the middle of you punching rocks that your hands have a magnetic force field around them and you can light shit on fire with your mind. Like, this dude just gave himself a quirk. I've never seen something like this. Here's him breaking a bat over his fucking shin. Like, at what point do we start questioning what are his ulterior motives? Because what if one day he just decides that he hates humanity and he starts going after us? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna be able to do shit to him. He's just gonna blunt bend my shit as he enters the avatar state and he's gonna kill us all. How does he manage to find the time to do this shit? Because keep in mind, by the way, guys, he spends literal hours every single day training for this shit. Like, in one of his videos, this dude spends almost the entire day trying to crack open a skull with his bare fist, and he ends up doing it. But I don't know if I should feel impressed or extremely sad for this guy. Because on one hand, I'm like, dude, this is extremely impressive. I can never do this. But on the other hand, I'm also just like, dude, get a job. Like, when it comes to a lot of situations like this, I always try to picture myself as a parent, even though I'm not one. But I try to picture myself as, imagine I went online and this is the shit that I saw my children do. Like, I don't know how I'd feel if I went online and the son that I spent 18 years of my life raising, caring, and loving for was in his backyard training to fight fucking Galactus. Like, I don't know how I'd feel. Could you imagine that transformation, though? Like, the holidays come around. Normally, when normal transformations happen, it's just, whoa, dude, you got hella skinny and fit. I love that for you, son. They gotta walk in and they're like, son, why the fuck are you levitating off the ground? But on a real note, the most fucked up part about all this stuff is despite all the crazy shit he does, breaking bats over his shins, hitting his shit with the razor scooter, lighting shit on fire with his mind, having a magnetic force field, punching rocks out for hours and hours on end, all that shit won't matter because he still dies to a gun. Like, all that hard work, all that dedication, just to get slimed out by a pistol from Walmart. And also, I don't want to be a hater, okay? I'm not shaming bodies, okay? I'm not that type of person. But I'm genuinely curious as to how he does all this crazy shit, all this exercise, all this training, and yet he's still built like that fat dude from South Park. Like, you chop trees with a weighted vest, you punch rocks, you hit your shins with razor scooters, and you still can't get lean and fit? What the fuck? Like, maybe it's just me, but the math is just not mathing for me. Okay, genuinely honest question, you guys. How does he jack off? Because if this dude is literally sanding wood with his fucking hands, I feel like as soon as his hand touches his penis, it just degloves the shit. Like, that's gotta be painful as fuck. Like, all right, let's do this. Oh, fuck! Like, maybe the reason why he's balding is because anytime he goes to, like, scratch his hair, his hands just take hair follicles with the shit. And by the way, I'm not trying to hate on this dude at all. I honestly think the stuff that he's doing is so badass and cool. I'm just, like, so baffled by all this information. Like, I can never do the things that this guy is doing. It's just so funny to me. So no hate towards you, Fist of the Dog Medicine. I don't want to be your enemy, because if you do, please don't kill my family. I will say one of the funniest parts about this dude, though, is that he never tells us why he does all this shit. Maybe it's an enemy. Maybe it's because his wife left him. Maybe it's for a badminton match. I have no idea. We will never know. He must be preparing for Ragnarok or some shit. Like, while all of us mere peasant mortals are just living about out our days, not having a clue in the world, we got Satoru Gojo over here preparing for the worst. I wouldn't even be surprised anymore if this dude were to come out and tell us that he now knows how to throw a hollow purple at somebody. I'd believe it. I'm sorry. Like, after seeing the shit that he is able to do, how can I sit here and be like, nah, yeah, he can't do that? Like, whatever you say, Avatar Senpai. Like, I will say, though, it's very, very cool. Like, I wish I would be able to do this shit. Like, if I was going through a midlife crisis, I'd maybe probably also do this thing again. Like, most people, when they hit that period of their time in their lives, they're buying, like, a truck or a house or something stupid that they don't really care about. Nah, not this dude. This motherfucker's trying to give himself superpowers. Like, that is the embodiment of dude bro shit. And for that, you have my respect. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Ring that bell button, turn on all notifications. Follow me on Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. Join the Discord down below. We do a lot of fun stuff down there. I'm trying to be in the Discord 24/7 as much as I can. And yeah, hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay strong, stay safe, and stay happy. Peace!